Carly Weisthal and her 3 kids had just gotten to tennis lessons at Haynes Park on Monday.
We heard just pow, 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 pow. And I looked around and I thought, maybe, is that gunshot? I don't know.
The session cut short as everyone in the park soon recognized the sounds of gunfire.
It was maybe like a minute or so, and then I heard a lot more gunshots, and then it was chaos.
What happened next, she said, was kind of a blur. With her 2-year-old in her arms, Weisthal and her 9- and 7-year-old ran in the other direction.
There were lots of camp kids in the park and camp counselors, and I just said, we're running with you, like we're going. At one point, I did have my kids crouch behind like a stone wall that's in Haynes Park because I thought we needed to be barricaded by something, but then I thought, we're sitting ducks here, we need to just keep running.
They hid on someone's deck away from the park, not knowing whether the danger had passed. Weisthal would later learn the scope of the situation, the police pursuit of William Scott, a man who'd eventually be charged with 2 counts of murder and the attempted murder of a law enforcement officer.
While we were running, I definitely felt open and exposed and as if we could be hit in the back at any moment. He shot at the police. There was, it's amazing that he didn't shoot into the park full of kids.
Reflecting now, Weisthal tells me even though they weren't hurt, this day and the emotions and terror she felt for herself and her children is something they'll never forget.
It was the scariest day of my life, and I hope it remains the scariest day of my life. And it saddens me that the scariest day of my life may also be the scariest day of my kids' lives at 2, 7, and 9.
In Winston-Salem, Alma McCarty, WFMY News 2.